Hello. Sorry, I'm like 1 minute late. I was out and didn't realize what time it was. Nikki coming in hot with a don't forget, like everything else. Yes, yes, yes. We love it. Hello, everyone. I hope you had a good week, a good everything. If I look particularly pale, it's because I am and I didn't want to put any makeup on. So I am just actually this pale in real life. Well, how is everyone doing? Sorry we couldn't do this yesterday. It's my ex's daughter, my ex's week with our daughter. And he ended up getting the flu and needed me to take her last night, but he said he was feeling better today. So he's taking her for the last few days of his week. Oh my gosh, I got yarn everywhere. So we are able to stream today. So, hello, Leah. Hello, Nikki. Hello, Amanda. Hello, Pause. Hello, Nayla. Is that how you pronounce it? Nayla. I already said hi to Nikki. Hi, Lloyd. Hi, Emily. Let's see what's in the chat here. Oh, don't worry. You look beautiful. Thank you. My hair is wilding too, but it's okay. We're vibing. It's chill. It's fine. You're working on a bracelet book pattern. Let me grab my phone and I can look up which one. Hi, Kevin. Bracelet book. What was it? 58541. 58541. Oh, cute. It's like a little, I wanted to call it a lightning bug, but firefly. Firefly is the word I am looking for. Cute. Cute, cute, cute. There's a couple pictures on there. I'm surprised this wasn't more popular. This is a relatively, comparatively earlier pattern on the website. It gives me very much Owl City vibes. That's what I think of as anytime I see like fireflies in a mason jar. That's what I think of. Pretty tank top. Thank you. I've had this for a good while now, at least a couple of years. I got it at Eclipse, I think. Lloyd's deciding if he wants to start a new alpha or continue an unfinished one. Good question. Good question. It depends on what you've got on the back burner, I guess. It's always nice to finish things, but if you're really not feeling it, then... Oh my gosh, I love that blanket. Thank you. You guys might remember from last live stream. The lighting's going to be weird too because I'm keeping that open for the light. But you guys might remember from the last live stream that I got the yarn for this and was intending to do kind of the diamond pattern from the bottom of that other blanket I had been working on. But when I tried it with these colors, there just wasn't enough contrast between the two because this multicolor one actually has like the same color pink in it. So you just weren't really able to tell what was pattern and what wasn't. So it was just kind of a waste of time. So it's just a nice ripple blanket and it's turning out really, really cute. And it doesn't, oh, there we go. You guys might have seen a flash of it there. This pink does actually have like sparkle in it. You can kind of see it when I like move it around. So this is going to be sent to my mama. It's like Lord's hair. Yeah. See, I actually have like, this is my natural hair. I haven't done like, I've actually styled it properly, but I haven't styled it for like wavy curly hair in a long time. So I'm still kind of figuring out what products work for it and stuff. So we've had a few not so nice hair days and some okay ones. So hi, Rachel. I was going to look that pattern, but I knew you would, so I just waited. The bracelet book one, I assume, yeah? Very cute. It's a little firefly. Love it. Good, like, summer vibes, too. Your hair looks like mine, but mine is darker brown, almost black. Yeah, my hair is, like, light brown. You can see, like, the color at my roots here is my actual color because I've dyed this a couple times. But, and it's still kind of crispy at the ends because technically there's parts of this that is, like, bleach underneath, but. Nala. It's just specially spelled. I'm using to get my okay. I wondered if it might have been Nala, and then I wasn't sure. My cat is named Nala. I don't know where she went. Today I bought a book and I'm probably not going to read it. I hope to read it though. What book did you get? Anything interesting? Or was it one of those impulse buys? I've done that a couple times where it's like, oh, it's on sale, so I got it because it sounded kind of interesting, and then I never read it. I hear my phone blowing up. It's messages on Instagram, so I know it's you guys. Oh, someone has got some rain. We might see that in the background here coming because it doesn't look like it, like right there. But on the other side of the building is like black clouds. So we may see that before the stream is done. And Pause has also done a drawing. I assume this is with marker again. The Florida storms flooded your backyard. Yeah, that sucks. We're reaching the point where we don't really have like a storm season, but we're reaching river breakup. And river breakup the last year or the year before. Maybe it was the year before now. The year before it completely flooded the entire downtown area. So here's hoping that we don't have that because I now live in the downtown area. So, yeah, that's what goes on here. We don't really get the storms, but that sucks because now it's all mud. I mean, my backyard's going to be all mud because the amount of snow that's there, but it's what it is. And then we have a kitty picture. A sleeping kitty, it looks like. Very cute. Oh, Kevin, your hip is better now? Kevin has just sent me a message that his left hip is equal to his right hip now. Some of you may remember that Kevin was having, was very in pain last time, back issues and stuff, because his hips weren't at the same level. So that's good. Hopefully your back's not hurting and stuff anymore, because I imagine that would make a huge difference. I send pictures. How do we send pics of our pets? You can send them to me on Instagram. That is where people are sending them right now. I'm at Meg Makes Crafts. MEGMAKESCRAFTS on Instagram. And you can send away there. If you do send me messages outside of the live stream too, that's cool. I try to answer them as much as I can, but sometimes they may sit a little bit. I'm not going to lie, just because I can't like text all day during work. I might pop in and say, hey, and then you might not hear anything for a little bit, but I try to respond. I'm doing pretty good, Rachel. How are you doing? I am doing pretty good. The snow is finally starting to melt, which makes me excited because I do not like winter. I do not like winter. What have I done here? I feel like this count is off. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I guess not. Really? If I worked at Barnes and Noble or any bookstore, I'd buy way too many books. Oof, me too. Me too. Hello, Panther Paws. How are you? Hopefully you've had a good week and you're having the start to a good weekend. It's called Good Girls Die First. You know what? I have heard of that book and I have not read it. So if you do read it, you'll have to let me know if it's good or not. Why is this looking like it's all... I feel like I'm like off a stitch here, but oh well. Oh, you have one that's 12 and 2, and they're pretty Maine Coons. Oh my gosh, Maine Coons are huge, but also like love it. I'm also allergic to cats, so there's that too. You use marker and white gel pen. Cool. Cool. On that, for reference, if anyone was wondering, that was the picture when I had said, did you do this with marker? Or I assume you do it with marker. I love cats. You know what? I really like cats, and I never had an issue with cats until around the time I got pregnant, and now I have like pretty serious reactions. This seems like maybe it's just too far away. Maybe that's what it is. I think it might be further away than normal. I feel like it's a weird angle or something. Do you have tuition? I feel like that would be cool. What do you mean, do I have tuition? Like college tuition? What? Or was that a typo? Oops, you not want fluffy pictures? You can absolutely send fluffy pictures. Absolutely. We will always take fluffy pictures. My fluffs, you know what was killing me? It was earlier today. I'd already like set the time for the live stream and everything. And not even an hour later, both of my cats were laying on the couch here. And I was like, if I was doing the live stream right now, I could literally just like tilt the screen a little bit, lean over, and you guys would have been able to see both of the cats instead of just the giant gray one. Rachel, you're fantastic. That's good. That's good. Speaking of being sore, I fell on my right hip on Tuesday night and my left knee hurt so much all night I didn't sleep. I'm fine now, but it was rough for a few days. Ooh. Yeah, that's not fun. Not fun at all. I'm glad your hip's feeling better now, though. I've read the first page and I love it. Ooh, I'm intrigued. I don't really have anything on the go right now. I feel like I had started an audiobook, but oh yes, I did start. I was like, I started something and I wasn't really enjoying it, so I didn't jump back into it. It was Treasure Island. I don't know if you guys have read it. I'm listening to the audiobook because I'm trying to clean out my Audible library because I'm like, I'm not going to get any more until I've cleaned it out. And I'm almost halfway through it and I'm just really not feeling it. Just really, you know? And I don't know. I actually should have looked. It's an Audible original, so it's done kind of like a voice acted script. So there's sound effects and like different people are reading for different characters and stuff. So it should be literally like the most engaging version of the story in all, theoretical purposes. But I am not enjoying it. That is what I'm reading right now. Oh, you fell in that house. Your floor is all ceramic tiles and you missed the rug by like 3 inches. Oof. I sent a message with a picture of my dog, Monty. His birthday's April 12th, so my mom got him a My Pillow dog bed for his birthday. He loves it. Okay. Let me see. Okay. That spam one can go away. And we will keep this. Thank you. Accept. Please and thank you. Oh. He's just like chilling. Look at him. That's Monty. He's bigger than his dog bed. That's awesome. That is awesome. I have 12 cats. Oh my gosh. And 2 are previous. They're all previous. And if you remember me, I'm allergic to cats as well. 2 are previous. I do remember the cats I feel like a few people have told me they're allergic to cats. So I don't specifically remember that you have allergies, but I do seem to recall someone having a lot of cats. I think they might mean intuition instead of tuition. Maybe. Maybe that could be. I wondered that too. TikTok. LOL. I decided to continue an old alpha. I'd stopped it because I ran out of one color, but I decided to continue it with a close match. Fair enough. Sometimes in alphas you could do that. It sucks if it's like the background color where it's like literally going to hit right beside and you can tell that it's like, oh, this is just the similar substitute. But if it's like apart, you know what I mean? Like if they're not right side by side, sometimes you can really get away with it. I've definitely done it a couple times. Oh, back to the toe talk. Leah with the toes. Okay. Your big toe is still infected? That's not good. That's not good at all. I thought last time you said they had given you antibiotics. I could be wrong because this last couple weeks has been a whirlwind. Where do you get audiobooks and does it cost money? I generally use Audible. And for a long time, I was running the 2 coin membership a month. And what I generally do is I wait until they have sales on. And whenever they have sales on, I will always try to get something out of the sales. So if they have a sale on where it's like 2 for 1 credit, then I will find if there's one book in there that I really want, I'll get that. And then I'll grab another one that sounds kind of interesting. So I ended up with just a ton of audiobooks in my library that I didn't, read. So now I'm trying to clean that up before I resubscribe. There are some free audiobook sources though online, and they don't have as big of a selection as like Audible, but okay, this whole row has gone like seriously awry. Why? Why? Maybe it hasn't. I'm just going to keep doing this row and see if it figures out or solves itself and see if it figures out what is English. Yeah, I have stumbled upon a couple free audiobook places that didn't have the same selection. They had some old bestsellers sort of thing, but anything that's kind of new and most current wasn't really there. If you have Spotify does have some of the classics as audiobooks if you actually search for them. And where else? Sometimes you can find some on YouTube. The only thing is sometimes they will be removed because they're not supposed to be on YouTube. You can find some on YouTube though. And then also your public library or even sometimes your school's library, if they come on CDs and you've got a computer with a CD drive, you can always rip it to your iTunes. I've done that before too. Maybe not supposed to do that, but that's the thing you can do. Hi, Megan. Hi, Aliana. Yes, Monty is a big boy. He's about 95 pounds. Oh my gosh. Most people are scared of him, but he's a big baby. Yeah, if he's a big dog, like that gets really excited about people, I can see how people could get scared of that. Big dogs sometimes freak me out, even though like I'm not a small, as in like height wise person. So it's not like they're even like right in my face. But sometimes if they really get going, they freak me out too. You meant pregnant. What? Oh, the cats. Pregnant instead of previous, I think is what you were saying. Yes. I'm like, who is pregnant now? Oh. You found out your sister is allergic to a specific cat litter. is it the dust in the cat litter? Because I've heard of that before. But I've never heard of people being allergic to like the actual fiber or content makeup of litter. That's interesting. Oh, you meant TikTok, not tuition. Do I have TikTok? Technically, I do have an account, and I think I put like 2, I don't know, like trend videos up there. One was like read along with a teleprompter, and another one was like, oh, you know, you were the rebellious kid if you know all of these songs or whatever. But that's it. I don't really upload to it or anything. I probably could, and it would probably do okay with like friendship bracelet stuff and doing like quick tutorials and that sort of thing. But it also kind of seems like it would just be one more thing, you know what I mean? So I don't know. I've toyed with the idea more and more. But technically there is an account. It is Meg Makes Crafts, but I don't really upload anything there. I put peroxide on it for a while, but I've got very busy, so I haven't had time. You should probably put some antibiotic polysporin on it, would be my personal suggestion. But if a healthcare professional has told you to do that instead, definitely follow their guidance, because I am no doctor. Okay, yeah, no, this row is completely off. We're going to strip it back. Hi, Marissa. Glad you can make it. If you have Amazon Prime, I think there's free audiobooks on there. I think you could be right. You know what? Scratch that. I don't think that's correct. I think Amazon Prime has unlimited Kindle, I think. So ebooks, but I don't think they have audiobooks, because Audible is Amazon's audiobook program. I took my son to the park, and when we got home, we found his goldfish dead. Ooh, which is a tough situation for any parent. How do you explain autoerotic asphyxiation to a 4-year-old? Yeah, that's oof. I was lucky. My daughter, when she was really little, she was fascinated by the fish when we had gone to the pet store. So we got like a betta fish, and okay, is it betta or beta? Because I always said beta fish growing up. And then whenever I watch videos, everyone says betta. So I'm like, okay, I guess it's betta. Anyways, side rant. So we had got her one, but because of the cats, we had to keep it up on the counter. So it was like out of her eyesight unless we lifted her up, and it died, and she was small enough that she just forgot about it, and we just got rid of it and no questions were asked. But yeah, that's a rough one. You could tell your child that Bruno predicted its death. It's Bruno's fault. That's why we don't talk about Bruno. I don't know. It's horrible, but I thought about the dead goldfish, and it was like, he told me my goldfish would die, and the next day, dead. Hi, Crystal. Thanks for popping in. I think it's the dust. Yeah, I have heard of that from just like the regular stone stuff. Can you make another how long does it take to make video? Yes, I want to do another how long does it take to make video with like a bit of a larger alpha. I just have not yet got to it. I have a Rex lace tutorial that is ready to go. That'll be going up tonight. So you guys will see that at some point here. And then, yeah, otherwise, I don't have anything actually filmed for one, but I do want to continue that series, doing ridiculous things, like that's just how it is. Have you tried triple antibiotic ointment? Yeah, that's what I would suggest. I I said polysporin, and I realized that if you're in the States, I believe it's called neosporin. Polysporin is what it's called here, though. But I believe neosporin is the same product. And I believe, yeah, they should have an antibiotic one that would probably do you better than peroxide, to be honest. Just throwing that out there. Hi, I hope everyone has a good week and my weekend is going good. I'm excited to watch the Grammys tomorrow night for my fave band, BTS, and I'm working on pattern 33348. The Grammys are tomorrow. I never watch any of those award shows. It also doesn't help that my favorite artist just is very, very against the Grammys. So, yeah, I don't bother tuning in. My phone is blowing up here. So give me one moment, guys. I'm going to look up this pattern and then I will check in on the messages and see what everyone is sending. Ooh, 33348 is a very colorful. Honestly, there's some quite tight color changes in there. A little Care Bears logo. Very cute. Are there pictures on that? Ooh, there is one picture. Ooh, kudos to Sparkle 108. That is quite a clean bit of nodding there, especially with all those color changes. That's so fun and bright, though. I hope it's turning out well for you. And I hope BTS does well at the Grammys. I myself haven't got huge into BTS, but I know a lot of people love them. Do you know when you'll be uploading the next Nodding Dangerously? I'm super excited for the next one. I honestly, the only thing I have filmed right now is that Rex Lace tutorial. And then I had a knitting like vlog review thing for a knitting kit. And I'm not sure if I like the content enough to post it or not. So after live stream and into tomorrow, I plan to do a ton of recording so then I have a bunch of content made. I do have the stuff for the next Nodding Dangerously though. So I'm hoping in the next couple weeks here there'll be a Nodding Dangerously, the Rex Lace tutorial, and possibly I got the stuff to actually try some carding and spinning. So we may see a I try video come up too, which would be more new. It's slowly healing. Yeah. I don't know. That seems like a long time to me. I would maybe try putting something else on it. Obviously, like the peroxide helps draw pus and gross things out, but definitely try putting like an antibiotic ointment on it as well, I think. Okay. Yes, Instagram messages. Thank you, Kevin, for saying that because you've just reminded me, even though I just said I was going to look at them. Let's see what everyone is sending. Oh, we've got another accept. Okay. Let's see here. We've got Emily. This is the Firefly / bee pattern that was talked about earlier. She actually finished it. Very, very cute. Sorry, it's like really washed out unless I hold it like this. Very cute. Nice, clean knotting. Beautiful, beautiful. And just, I love that everyone's getting into like spring, summer vibes now. That makes me so happy, so happy. Because I am ready for it. I'm so ready for it. Kevin, Rachel was at your house before I went live, and now you were both in the chat. Or I'm not sure if Rachel is still here, but I did see her pop in here as well. So that's kind of funny. Now we're all hanging out. And Leah sent a picture of her doggo sleeping away. Very cute. Cute. I don't think there was anything else there. Let me just double check before I switch back over. Okay. gosh. I'm falling behind on the comments. Okay. Oh yeah, I think you're right about Amazon Prime. My bad. I thought it might have been included with Amazon Prime because they do have an audiobook thing, but then it ended up just being Kindle, I think, when I tried like the trial thing. So still good, but not as, multitaskable as an audiobook. RIP Goldfish. Yeah. Yeah. RIP to the goldfish. Hello, Megan. Hello, JNN Travels. I think this is the first time you guys have been into a live stream. I've seen you guys comment on the videos a lot, but I think this is the first time I've seen you here. So welcome. Hello. So I've been doing YouTube for almost 2 years, and my anniversary is the 13th, and I'm launching a new channel for my crafts and dog content. Very cool, Pause. What is going to be the name of your new channel? Let us know, and we can check it out. For sure, for sure. I just made it. How are you? I am good. Thank you for joining us. As I was saying earlier, I'm sorry we couldn't do this yesterday, guys, but my daughter was at my ex's, and she got the flu earlier this week, and he's always like, I never get sick. And then I get a call yesterday. I've had to pull over and puke on the side of the road 4 times just driving to get her from daycare. Can you come take her for the rest of the night? And I was like, yeah. So he got the flu, but then he messaged early this afternoon and said he was feeling better. So he took her back for the last couple days of his week, and we were able to live stream today. So thank you for everyone who was concerned that I was okay. I was fine. I just had a small child that was here and very, very loud and excited and everything. Beta, I think, for BTS. I think. Oh, you mean the beta. A little slow there. Beta, that's how I say it. I always said beta, but then I've heard in a lot of YouTube videos and stuff, people say beta. And I think they say beta because it's double T, whereas beta would be BETA, I think. So I'm not sure. But you say beta too. Yeah, I always grew up saying beta. Oh my gosh, excuse me. My dog's name is Bruno. I was just making an Encanto joke, but okay. I sent you a picture of my finished progress as a keychain. Yes, I think that was the keychain I showed, right? I believe the firefly / bee, the bug in a jar, the flying insect. Yes, it was. Okay. Oh, is it the pineapple? Yes, it is the pineapple stitch Rex lace. I have done like 15 of these now, all for that video, because I filmed it once and it didn't turn out well, and then I filmed it again. So this was the one I was doing the last live stream. Then I did this one, and then I did this one. So there will be a tutorial coming out hopefully tonight. Yeah, it's Neosporin. Yeah. Here it's definitely polysporin, but I didn't think about that until after I said it, and I was like, wait, I don't think they call it polysporin there. I don't watch award shows because all of my artists are winners in my heart. Well, fair. Yeah, I don't know. I don't even like going to I didn't even go to my high school graduation because I just find award shows boring. I don't find them interesting. I don't want to sit there and listen to a bunch of people make speeches. No. I understand that some people enjoy it, and I understand a lot of people are there to to know who the male artist of the year is, or female pop album or whatever. I get it. I just not for me. I don't watch award shows either. Yeah. I love that Care Bears pattern. I have 40 some pages of to-dos and still have never seen that pattern. I don't know if I've seen it either, but I'm not super into Care Bears, so I may have seen it and just never clicked on it. What are you making? I am making a blanket for my mom. If you guys remember, I think I already said this, but I had showed these colors last time, and I was going to do like the diamond pattern on the bottom of my mosaic blanket. And then just because this multicolor has a touch of the same color pink, I thought it would be okay, but you really weren't able to see the definition between the two. So it's kind of just a waste of time to create the whole pattern when you wouldn't really be able to see it. So I'm just doing a like classic ripple stitch. And that's what I've been working on. I just started it today. It took me almost an hour to set up the base strings, and this is the second big wall hanging I've done this year so far. Yeah, it's a hefty one. And I think we've said it before, setting up the strings sometimes takes just as long as knotting on some of those projects. Okay, it must be the row before that I done goofed up on the stitches somewhere. Yeah, right there. Okay. We're frogging rows now. Yeehaw. I was like, this still isn't adding up. Why isn't it adding up? This is what happens when I crochet until I basically fall asleep, is I mess up the pattern. I'm working on pattern 107667 on Bracelet Book. All right, let's see what Dustin is working on. That was 107667. 107667. Boom. Oh, cute. It's like a simplified Olivia Rodrigo. Very cute. That is the right number, right? 107667. Yes. Very cool. 73 by 74. That's a pretty big wall hanging too. I would send a picture of Biscuit right now, but he's wearing an old t-shirt because of thunderstorms. Oh, your puppers is afraid of thunderstorms? I've never had a dog, so I don't know if that's like super normal or not. If anyone is having a bad day, you can always hook up my Instagram for animal pictures. Yes, animal pictures to the rescue. I also saw this thing come up on my reels today that I guess there was some children's class in California that created like a phone-in line where they just read like positive, uplifting things. And if you're having a bad day, you can call in and hear all these little kids tell you that you're like important and that you're really cool and all these things. And I was like, oh, that's kind of fun too. Rachel, you're going now. Okay. Have a great weekend. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and hopefully you have a good week. And thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining us in stream, because I think you might have popped in once before, but I think this is the first time you've hung around for a little while. I could be wrong, but thank you for joining us at any rate, and I hope you have a great week. Your other channel is Pause Crafts. You don't have any videos up yet, but you'll be uploading soon. So there you go, guys. Check out Pause Crafts. That's her other channel that she's going to be doing crafts and stuff on. Very cool, very cool, very cool. I traded my cable for Amazon Prime, and I added Discovery Plus channel. Plus I stream YouTube on my TV. Saves us a ton of money. It's about $20 per month altogether instead of your $300 Spectrum bill. Yeah, cable's gotten to the point where it's like ridiculous. Okay. Pause everything for a moment because someone has come out of the woodwork. That is my other cat. She has decided to join us and view from afar. Please ignore my candle lantern here and my daughter's play picnic blanket. But that is Peachy. Will you let me pet you? Oh, yes. Yes. She's like super skittish. And she's looking a little uneven right now because I think I told you guys she came back to me very, very matted. And we've been slowly cutting some of the mats out, but she had like a golf ball sized mat right here. So I had to cut it down almost right to her skin. So now it's like big fluffy mane here and then like short cropped hair here. So she looks a little uneven. but I had to show you guys she does exist and she is here. Well, she is here because I think like the last 2 live streams, she hasn't been around. And then the other one is back there. Nala, are you going to say hi? No, you're just going to lick your leg. Okay. Wow. The kitties are here. They are here and they are hanging around, joining us on our crafty live stream. What were we talking about? Cable. Yeah. The only reason I have cable is because it came with my apartment and I don't watch it. I think I've turned it on once in the year I've been here. Otherwise, I do Netflix and Disney Plus. Mostly do Disney Plus because my daughter watches some of it. And honestly, it's gotten to the point where I pretty much only watch YouTube. I'm not going to lie. So I definitely know though, it is a lot cheaper to be able to just pay for even multiple streaming services above cable. Oh, if I'm involved in an award show as a possible winner, it just gives me anxiety. Rip. Yeah, it's not even anxiety for me. It's even if you're there to win the award, like it's cool to win the award, it's cool to hear your name called or whatever. That doesn't bug me. It's that I still have to sit there for 3 hours for that like 5 seconds. And to me, it's the actual having the award in hand, not the whole ceremony that is like meaningful. So to me, I'm like, let me just pick up my award later and I'm okay with that if I get an award. But I know some people, it's more of the experience of a bunch of people recognizing you. So, what's your opinion on Olivia Rodrigo? Honestly, I'm not super huge. Like, she's very good. I'm not a huge Olivia Rodrigo fan. Honestly, it's kind of like Billie Eilish. Again, really talented, good. Not a huge fan. I do find it kind of curious. You guys can kind of see the fun sunset going on back there too, the pinks and the blues. I do find it kind of interesting that she's gotten a lot of copyright stuff going on with her album. I do find that kind of interesting because generally that's something that your producer or your like record label would be really on top of. So it seems really odd for me to have someone that's gone so mainstream have that many copyright issues surrounding their album, and it's not just like one song. So I do find that kind of interesting. But as far as her actual like music goes, it's catchy. She's talented. She's good. I'm just not a diehard Olivia Rodrigo fan, and I could say the same about like Billie Eilish as well. I love watching the Facebook reels. I stay up all night watching them the other night. How I stayed up all night watching 15-second clips is beyond me. Honestly, that's the whole thing. That better be condensation. Okay. For a second, I thought my favorite cup was leaking and I was going to cry. Yeah, they are time killers. I don't like watching them on Facebook because I find most of them are uploaded from Instagram, and to read the comments, you have to then go over to Instagram. So I'll watch them on Instagram, even though like all of them are mostly from TikTok and re-uploaded to those 2 platforms. Sometimes the comment section is where the gems are. Sometimes a video is funny, but go to the comment section and whole different ball game. It's hilarious. You guys all love her. Yeah. She is very floofy. She's very lumpy right now instead of floofy because of how many mats she has. But I have gotten her whole like mane dematted, and she had like big bad mats all over. And I've got her entire like the top of her back done, and we're starting to work on her sides. And it's like she'll let me do 1 mat or maybe 2 in a day, and it's not even like I'm trying to brush them out. Like I'm just cutting them off at this point. So if anyone has tips for how to get mats off of a long-haired cat that is very skittish, hit me up, okay? Let me know in the comments, in a DM, hit me up, because I'm at the point where I might take her to the vet and actually get a prescribed sedative so I can just cut all these mats off and then be able to maintain her brushing and stuff and hopefully get a lot less mats. But those are the kitties. I'm glad you like Peachy. She is very pretty, but her dad was a stray, so she's like part feral. She's very skittish around people. I've grown up with dogs most of my life, but from like 7 to 11, we didn't have a dog, so I don't remember if they were afraid of thunder, but Biscuit has always been scared of thunder and fireworks. Fair enough, fair enough. I've never had dogs. Like, I guess technically we had my mom's old dog when I was like really, really little, but it died by the time, like, it was like 13, 14 years old and passed away when I was like an infant. So I don't remember ever having the dog, but we coexisted in a house, I guess, for a small period of time. I just don't remember it. So I've never actually had a dog. I would really like a dog, and I don't seem to be allergic to dogs, which is curious because I never used to be allergic to cats. So I don't know. Who knows? Maybe one day I would be allergic to dogs too. That would just be that would just be my luck, right? His fears got worse when he had his left eye removed because of glaucoma. Yeah, because then it's like the whole element of like feeling like something's probably coming from that side and he can't see it. Nala, don't pee on the couch, honestly, though. She hasn't peed on the couch again, but she has definitely been salty and peed on the laundry pile in the laundry room. So we're still not too impressed with her, to be honest. Not gonna lie. But I'm pretty sure she's mad at me because I still have her on the diet. She is now lost enough weight that she can jump up to the back of the couch, and that's good because I don't think she's been able to do that for many years. Are you in your bedroom or your living room? I am in my living room right now. Nikki knows. She's obviously watched the 24-hour challenge where I spent half the night sitting in my bed. Yeah, I am in my living room right now. I got an award for one of my graduations, but I wasn't even there. Same. I got awards at my high school graduation, and they didn't tell me that I was like even in contention for them. And so I went because my parents have been divorced for like nearly as long as I can remember. So I went to my dad's house for the first 2 weeks of the summer, and my mom got the call from the school to come pick up my like diploma and stuff. And I got a phone call of her raging at me that I didn't tell her that I was due to win a bunch of awards. And I was like, I didn't even know, but I won 6 awards at a graduation I wasn't at. Who knew? So, yeah, I've definitely done that too. That's how much I don't like award ceremonies and things. Ah, sunset, right? You know what? I'm so mad when I woke up this morning and one of my friends had texted me at like 10:30 that there was banging northern lights out last night, and they sent a picture, and I was so mad that I missed it because here in the north you get the full northern lights with like all the colors and everything. So I was a little bit upset that I missed it. I haven't seen them yet this year, so I might stay up late and check tonight. If I see them, I'll post a picture on like the community tab or something so you guys can see. But both your dogs are scared of loud noises like fireworks, gunshots, thunder, etc. Fair enough. Fair enough. I mean, I could see it. I just wasn't sure how common it was. Sounds like it's more common than not. Sedatives sound great, but our dog Max didn't have any reaction to them when we moved. He was on high alert the whole drive. Oh no. That would be the only thing I could think of, honestly, at this point. Or because I don't think like, I've thought about taking her to a professional groomer, but I'm like, she won't I don't think she would sit for a professional groomer. Um, and the one groomer I found was like, if your cat won't cooperate, then you need to, provide it a sedative. So I was like, well, sounds like that's gonna be the only option, but if that's the only option, I might as well sedate the cat and do it myself rather than pay someone to do it. But that is what it is, I guess. I'm gonna keep plucking away at it and hopefully we'll get there one day and they'll all be gone. Wow, very impressive. Are you talking about that sunset or are you talking about the northern lights? Either way, both are very impressive. I love the northern lights. Yes, right? They are so pretty, and I love it up here because, like, when I lived in Ontario, I was like I lived in an area well, Muskoka, like I told you guys last time, and that area, when I was really little, was considered Northern Ontario, and then when I got a bit older, they decided that it did become more populated and stuff, so they considered it, Southern Ontario at that point, so it was kinda, like, right on the edge of Northern and Southern. And you could see the northern lights, but all you would see was, like, the green, and they weren't super intense, but now that I'm, like, north, you get, like, the reds and the purples, and you get all the colors and everything, and it's a completely different experience. It's so cool. And sometimes they take up the whole sky, like, it is masterpiece. There's CBD treats for pets. That might help your floof. Ooh, maybe I should see if they have them for cats. We might take a trip to the pet store tomorrow. Not me and you because you won't go anywhere, but me. Then Bubba, Bruno's dad that passed, was scared of loud noises as well. Okay, so it seems like a lot of dogs are scared of loud noises. I didn't realize that. Like I'd heard of it before, but I didn't realize just how many dogs were afraid of them. Um, we drove through construction and the person holding the stop sign or slow sign was dancing and Max wasn't happy. Oh no. Oh yeah, no. I mean, yeah, there's always that possibility. I don't the only time she's ever been drugged up was when she was spayed, so I don't know. She came home and we let her out and she went like full deer in the headlights, like just went off the rails, just running, running, running. We couldn't even get like the cone off of her at that point. She was terrified of the cone because she could see the cone, thought something was coming at her, and she was like running into everything. And it was a mess. Hello. Are you gonna come over and say hi again? You've gotten a lot closer. Huh? What? Are you gonna say hi to the people? I nudged the bag and that made you jump, huh? Oh, hello. She has come to visit. Look at the fluff. Look at the fluff. Um, yeah. Okay. Both, why not? Right? The northern lights and the sunset. Maybe we'll get actually there's clouds there, so we probably won't be able to see the northern lights tonight, but we shall see. I want to visit the north just for the northern lights. Honestly, the only rough thing about it is like it doesn't happen every single day. You have to come like you can get apps and stuff that'll show you when they're going to be most um like present and stuff. But the crappy thing is like sometimes when you look at those and you follow them, it'll be like there's a really, really high chance that you will have northern lights today, and then it'll be cloudy. So it's like on the other side of those clouds, the sky is just lighten up and you can't see it, and it's so frustrating. But, when you do get to see them, it's nice. So, yeah, you could literally go to the north to see the northern lights and never see the northern lights, unfortunately. Next time you see the northern lights, maybe could you get a video or some pics to share with us? I'll definitely try. I haven't seen them yet this year, and that's honestly just because, we've had a lot of overcast days. We got a lot of snow this year, so we were really overcast for a lot of days. And come into the summer, we will have it'll be like legal daylight until almost midnight. So you don't really see the northern lights in the summer because there's too much light in the sky. So the next time I see them, I will try and take a video or try and take a picture and post it. Like I said, I'll maybe put it on the community tab and Instagram so you guys can see. Oh, Floof. Yeah, she has gone to observe the sunset herself, or what's left of it. She's way back there by the door now. I want a cat so bad. Right. Honestly, like, I love them, but also, like, today it's not so bad, but some days my allergies have been so bad that I'm like, I don't think I can keep them. When Biscuit had his eye surgery, he couldn't figure out the cone. He'd nudge his nose for rubs, and he tried to nudge while he had the cone. So me and my family had red lines on our legs. Oh no, from him just smashing the edge of the cone. Yeah, she went absolutely nuts and was just running and crashing into everything. Exactly like those videos of like a deer getting into someone's house. Like 100% like that. She was just running, 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 panicking, panicking, panicking. And eventually, my ex literally had to like jump on her and pull the cone off. And then she calmed right down. Like she literally thought the cone was attacking her. And then it was a whole thing because then she was so skittish you couldn't even get like the painkillers in her. And twas brutal. Twas brutal. Kevin, you sent a message on Instagram. Okay, let's see here. I did hear it go off a couple of times. Excuse me. Why is this taking so long to load? Yeah, I was literally going to stop at Starbucks before I came home to do the live stream, and then I looked at the clock and it was like 7:20 and I was like, "Oh, I got to go." Except oh, okay, this is how far Dustin is into the Olivia Rodrigo pattern. Just getting started, but your lines are chef's kiss straight. That is looking really clean. Good job. Well done. And then there's another message here. You're working on your baby blanket still, Kevin? Have you got it back to as long as you had it before it got snagged? Oh, that was not what I meant to do. No, make it stop. How do I accidentally turned on banish mode. I didn't mean to. Okay, there we go. Whew. I was like, how do I make it go away? That's cool, Kevin. Yeah. Are you at the point you were at before, or have you gotten further, or has it been slow running since you had to restart? Oh my gosh. This is getting heavy. Okay. He had his cone from May 12th until June 22nd. That's a long haul. Poor Bubba. Well, I guess not. Bubba is someone else's dog, but you know what I mean. Oh. I don't think I told you guys. So I worked up the other blanket and I did run out of like the turquoise yarn and I had to go out and get more. But I only had it in the giant like balls like this. And I was like, I don't need that much. And the whole point was to stash bust. So I found a color that was like the exact same, but the wool is slightly different. So I'm hoping it just won't be super noticeable. But it would come in a smaller ball. So I got that. And then I started working on this blanket in the meantime because I wasn't able to go out and get that yarn right away. And I already had this. So I've been kind of working on both of them and making slow progress because I'm working on two things at once. But that was where the other blanket was at. That's why I didn't show you guys a finished product because I haven't finished it yet. In case anyone was wondering. Sorry, I'm not chatting. My cousin's girlfriend isn't answering me or him, so we are trying to figure out things. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, that's not good. Hopefully things are okay there. Anyways, does anyone have any plans for the rest of their weekend? Hopefully everyone's okay. Hopefully she just like fell asleep or something and is having a good nap and doesn't hear her phone going off. Your dog had to have his wound open a little bit because the stitches weren't dissolving like they were supposed to. Ooh, that's not good. It's planting season. Woo! Yes, it is, friend. I have moved all my things. I divvied up because you guys might remember there used to be a plant that trailed down here and kind of curled around the Crimes of Grindelwald book. So I separated that out because there's actually two different kinds of pothos in there. There was a jade pothos, which had grown down, and there's neon pothos. So now that pot is just neon pothos, but it hasn't started to vine yet. So that's there. And then you may notice this giant plant back here. That is my Trandoscantia zebrina, and I moved it because my cats have suddenly taken a liking in it. But it's starting to get long, and I'm kind of curious how long I can get it to go. I got my snake plant up there. I have like repotted, propagated, split things up. I've got seeds going and everything else. So yeah, I am aware it is planting season, my friend. All my plants are popping off. I had to actually lift one of my pothos up because it was dragging on the floor. So exciting. So exciting. And last year I did a bunch of flowers on my patio. This year I'm going to try and do like vegetables and things. So I've got some seeds started for chili peppers, like red Thai chili peppers, jalapenos, and regular bell peppers, some tomatoes, green beans, green onions. I've picked up seeds for carrots, as well as I'm going to try some zucchini. I don't know how it's going to go because I'm growing everything in containers because I've only got like the little balcony. So we'll see. I've also got some strawberries started and some lavender started, all from seed. So fingers crossed. And I also, did you guys, like, am I stupid or did you guys realize that pineapples have seeds? I did not realize this. Maybe I'm an idiot, or maybe it's just that the last number of times I've gotten pineapple, I've got it like pre-cut and it doesn't have the seeds in it. And then last time I got like a full pineapple and actually cut it and I was mind blown. So I'm trying to germinate them for fun, see what happens. But I am so excited that it is planting season. So I am well aware. I have transplanted everything and I've been all over my plants. So that, honestly, I was out getting, like I was getting a new bin for like my recycling, and I bought a whole bunch of more seeds and stuff to plant even more. So yay, I'm excited. She's technically grounded, but she gets her phone for a little bit at night. So we were thinking her parents took her phone. Oh, okay. That's a little less concerning than just she's all of a sudden not answering. So hopefully she's okay. Maybe she backtalked the rents and now she really doesn't get her phone. But hopefully, oh my gosh, that reminds me of a meme I saw of like snapshots from Twitter of this girl who had her phone taken away, and then she goes from the phone to text from another device and eventually ends like trying to tweet from her fridge. And like it's to the point where the companies are like, give her back her phone. I thought that was, I don't know, that's what that reminded me of all of a sudden. My plans are to comfort Biscuit with these storms. We've had storms all weekend. Oh no. That sucks. Not good. I've heard some dogs like weighted blankets and stuff, so I don't know if that's an option. Isn't there like hug jackets too for dogs? I feel like I've heard of that too, to help dogs in thunderstorms and stuff. My only plan, oh, I missed his comment. I'm doing pattern 31553 for my friend. Let's see what it is. 31553. Ooh, it's turtles. It's turtles, folks. Very cute. My only plan for this weekend is starting a new bracelet. Fun. I haven't made any in a couple months because I'm running out of ideas for color combos. I've hit that point before too. You can use like color generating sites. I know Color Lovers is one, and like they literally have palettes that you can just draw colors from. Or the other thing that I do is I will watch an animated movie or something and literally just pick a random character, like a background character or even the main character, and just see what colors are in their character. Because the way I look at it is a literal professional artist picked those colors to go together. So you can't really go wrong. So I've done that a few times where I'm like, well, I guess we're going to make this bracelet based off of this troll from this Trolls movie. So that's how I've kind of done it when I was low on colors, like color ideas. So might be an option for you. That's a lot. Good luck with your vegetables. Yeah, I have a feeling I'm probably gonna, the vegetables, I haven't dabbled in a ton of growing vegetables before. So remains to be seen if it's gonna do well or not. So hopefully it does. Fingers are crossed. But yeah, it's because I've been back watching Epic Gardening. If you are into gardening, you probably know the channel on YouTube, Epic Gardening. Went down that rabbit hole again. Did that before and grew some tomatoes and stuff one year. So tomatoes I know I can do successfully. The other stuff I haven't really grown before. How did this get so tangled? I just dropped my hook. Yeah. So that's the thing. Hopefully it goes well. If not, well, we tried. My plans due this weekend were all today and yesterday. Fair enough. I don't really have, my plans for this weekend are the live stream and to record videos. That is my plans. And to clean. I'm kind of in a spring cleaning mood where I'm just kind of trying to organize and declutter and move things. And I'm trying to decide because my lease here is up the end of this month. So I'm kind of on the fence as to whether I should move or not. Because like right now, my daughter is small. So being in a 1-bedroom isn't the end of the world because she'd probably end up in my bed anyways. But I kind of would like to get a 2-bedroom, but I don't know. That's kind of my weekend thinkings, but that's about all I've got going on. I also didn't realize they had seeds. You never knew they had seeds either, right? I didn't realize, but actually when you cut off the outside like skin of the pineapple, right near the edge of that, there are little seeds like actually in the pineapple fruit, and you like can like pick them out. I didn't realize that either. And I saw them and I was like, wait, is that a seed? And I pulled it out. I was like, that's a seed. I didn't know pineapples had seeds. I thought they were one of those fruits that like you have to grow from like a cutting of the plant or like root separation or like the top of the pineapple plant. Like I didn't realize they actually had seeds. So I was like, I literally like stared at my cutting board for like 10 minutes at this little pile of seeds. And I was like, I feel like an idiot. Yeah, I didn't realize that. That was my finding of the last couple weeks. So I've got some of them trying to germinate. I don't know if they're going to work or not, but thought I'd give it a try. I've watched too many true crime shows, so if I can't get a hold of someone, my mind always goes to the worst, right? Right, though, same. And what I've been watching recently on YouTube, I watch a lot of YouTube, in case you guys didn't realize. Adventures with Purpose are these guys that go out in their boat and they have like sonar and stuff, and they literally specialize in solving cold cases and diving into bodies of water after sonaring it. And they find people who have been missing, in some cases, like 20 years. And it's literally just no one looked. And it's like, oh, their normal drive home, they went off the side of the bridge. And the car's been sitting there for 20 years and no one found them. And then they pull up like the vehicle and everything. And they've solved a whole bunch of cold cases. But I've been watching a lot of that. And yeah, so that's kind of where my mind goes to. I put some of my old shirts on him because they smell like me, and I think they help more than the $60 Thunder shirts. Fair enough, yeah. Could definitely be comforting if it smells like you. Unless you want to wear the Thunder shirt. Maybe the human owner wearing the Thunder shirt before they put it on the dog will be even better. Could you imagine? Back, it's almost 5 a.m. Oh my gosh. Where are you in the world that it's 5 a.m., if you don't mind me asking? Because it is 8:43 p.m. or 20:43 for anyone using the 24-hour clock. But yeah, it's like evening here. I use colors from outside. That's a great option too. Yeah, like colors that you find in nature and stuff. Absolutely. Oh my goodness. Can you tell I normally crochet this when I'm like sitting on the couch? So the whole blanket is supported by something other than just my lap, because this is huge. You could also download a random color generator app. Yeah, definitely. There's a lot of options. Even if you go on like Instagram and just search up like color inspo, there are literally full Instagram feeds that are just dedicated to color combinations. That's what I was going to say. Combinations. Like, what is English? Honestly. And do I speak it? Sometimes I think not. I'm getting kind of sleepy, so I'm gonna head out. Bye, y'all. Have fun. Bye, Lloyd. Have a good weekend. Thank you for joining us. Have a good sleep. And hopefully we see you next time. I think pretty much everyone here already knows, but generally every other Friday. So yesterday should have been the day we did it, and then not next Friday, but the Friday after. I think everyone here is already aware of that, because almost everyone here is a regular to the live stream game. But for anyone else who's there, who's not, pause gaming. Any suggestions for good ones? I don't know any color generator apps off the top of my head. So if anyone has them, drop them in. I've watched those shows about cold cases, right? Some of them are really interesting. I don't think it'd fit me. Yeah, that would be like the joke, is that like, could you imagine trying to fit into a dog jacket? just to give your scent. Maybe the better option would be to like put on a hoodie or something and shove it, like fold it up and shove it inside the hoodie and just leave it there for a while and then put it on them. I don't know. But sometimes you use the colors from Rachel's pictures. Yes, Rachel sent me some of her pictures. They're very pretty. Very, very pretty. And she mostly does nature photography, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, Kevin, but there are a lot of nice color combinations that happen in nature, especially when you start to consider flowers and stuff. Oh my gosh, there's 4 notifications here. Hold up. Let me. Oh my gosh. I turned on vanish mode again. No, go away. Okay, well, leaving that alone. Ooh. We've got a progress picture. We have a progress picture of the Care Bears, trying to get it so it's not super washed out, of the Care Bears pattern, the very, very beginning. That's going to be a lot of color changes. I think it's going to look good when it's done, but that's going to be a lot of really tight color changes. Ooh, looks good so far though. I literally just closed that when I said there was more messages there. Leah is not on live anymore, but has sent another picture of her cute little Fluff sleeping. So we'll share it. Oh, someone else has sent a photo. Ooh, did you just finish wrapping these? Someone has wrapped all of their string. Honestly, this is like, I hate with a passion wrapping bobbins. Like, I hate it with every fiber of my being. But it is, from the methods that I have tried, it is the superior way of storing string. Like, it's just so much neater, so much cleaner. But whew, yeah, brutal. Looks good. Oh my goodness. Or just sleep with it like a teddy bear. Yeah, the thunder jacket, that might be the way to go. Literally just sleep with it like a teddy bear. Oh my gosh, I love your bookshelf. Nice. Thank you. Not that you can really see all of it, and there's toys on it down here, but the top couple shelves are pretty aesthetic. Yeah. It's not, I would rather have it serves its purpose. I would like to have a nice one. This is like, I don't know, like a $30 shelf. It's supposed to be for like in your garage from Walmart, but it does the job. It does the job, and I like that the shelves are so high so I can put some of my larger books on it, like my Harry Potter illustrated books, because they're a lot taller. I have had some shelves where they just don't fit super well. So they fit on there nice, and I do enjoy that. But I've actually thought about getting a proper bookshelf, like an actual, like really nice bookshelf, and then converting this into a stand for plants and putting grow lights on the bottom of each shelf. But I haven't done it. I have not done it. All my plants are over there by the window. So I did that last night, but I have more to do, but I fell asleep. That's not even all of it. I need to make more. Oh my gosh. You've got even more to do. Oh, that's painful. Like, honestly, when I did the video of wrapping all that string, that literally took me like a week and a half. I was so unimpressed. It wasn't even funny. It makes me so upset to have to wind it. And it's like I have another pack of string to wind, and I am refusing to wind it. I'm like, nope, I'm going to use every string I already have wound until I absolutely have to crack into the new pack. Oh, I hate it so much. Two of my fave true crime shows on Amazon Prime are called Home Alone, not the movie from the 90s, fair enough, and Escaped, and I've watched every episode. Yeah, I used to get into the true crime. Like, I've watched some true crime shows, but I used to get into a lot of Criminal Minds, Law and Order, CSI. Like, that was what I grew up on. And then some true crime shows, but I never got super into the true crime ones. It was kind of like whatever true crime was on, I'd watch it. And then all the other ones were kind of the more like the fictional crime shows were more what I watched. But yeah, you still have 50 plus to wind. Oh, I feel the pain in my soul for you. I put some vines and stuffed animals on my bookshelf. It's just a shelf on my wall. LOL. Fair enough. Did you get fair warning? You may be judged upon your answer. Did you get a real vining plant, or did you get the fake strands of vines? Because real is definitely superior. But that is my very addicted plant personality speaking. So I understand that some people do not have the lighting available or the want to grow real plants. But I would counter those people that you don't have a black thumb. You just need to take the time to actually research the plant that you have bought. Not every plant is the same care. You don't have a P.O. box, do you? I do not. Someone else had asked me that once, and I looked into it, and it's going to cost me like well over $100 a month to run a P.O. box. So until such a time that if the channel grows exponentially and it reaches a point where, we've got double or triple what we have now, then I might consider opening a P.O. box. But right now, I just can't justify that expense. I don't think there'd be a lot of stuff coming through, so I can't really justify the expense for it. But if the channel does continue to grow and we do get there one day, I would like to open a PO and send stuff out and, see what you guys are making and stuff and communicate with you guys through that as well. But at the moment, I do not. I love true crime shows. I think I'm prepared for any situation because of watching so many. Oh my gosh. It's a rabbit hole. It really is. It really, really is. As soon as you get into like any of those crime shows, it's just a spiral, a downward spiral. I mean, I don't know. I find because I don't watch a lot of, like I said, I watch a lot of fictional crime shows because I get into those. I sometimes feel like they start to get kind of repetitive. So I don't really watch them. But I have been getting into a lot of true crime, like audiobooks and stuff. I have been finding that kind of interesting. So we can go on that route. I've done this before in 2019. I got a set of 220. I got a set of 200 to get purple for that suitcase tag because it was cheapest. Fair enough. Yeah, my pack was something like that too, like 200 or 250 or something like that. And I still have that giant bag of string I got from Wish, and I have not wound that either. Like, I've got so much string, it's not even funny. Fake. I wish I could afford real ones. I have some fake ones hanging too. Friend. Where are you? I don't know where you are in the world. Okay. But I feel like almost everywhere in the world, the pothos is a very cheap plant, especially like the standard like golden or jade pothos. Cheap plant. We're talking like $5 or $10. And it vines, baby. I show you. Okay. So this is like my neon pothos. Okay. It looks like this. It hasn't started to vine yet. Neon pothos does take a little bit longer than the other ones. But let me show you my golden pothos. So this is my golden pothos. This has not been under a grow light all year, so it's coming out of a cold, dark winter. I bought this plant for $10. So it's definitely inexpensive. It just might not be vining when you buy it. If it's like this, it's going to be more expensive. But if you buy it like the size of that neon one I showed you, it's definitely inexpensive. You just have to have the patience to wait for it to grow out. But this is a golden pothos, and they grow on average about a foot at least a growing season. So depending on where you live, you could get solid, steady growth out of it, and it's pretty cheap. So definitely an option. Also, if you're into vining plants, oh yes, this is the jade pothos that used to be up on the bookshelf. And this one was from a cutting I got like 6 months ago. It's already grown that much. This one was under a grow light. Well, the grow light's like right there beside it. So again, this one I didn't even pay for. It was given to me as a cutting. So if you know someone who has a plant like this, they will probably give you a cutting for free. So that's an option. And if you want to get more colorful, this has turned into a plant live stream. But if you want to get more colorful, you could also get into like Trandoscantia. So this is my Trandoscantia. It won't show super well, but these stripes are actually like sparkly silver on this plant. And the back of the leaves is purple. So if you're looking for something that vines, grows really quick, is also cheap. I bought this. It wasn't vining for like $10. This is an option too. And now it's huge. I have cut this back massively like twice already. So if you're into vining plants and you want to try, those are some cheap options that grow fast. We will put this back up here. Oh no. Oh no. Don't catch on my arm. There we go. So those are some actual vining options, and they don't have to be expensive. So yeah, that is my PSA for the day. I would highly suggest pothos. Pothos is really easy. The Trandoscantia is really easy too. You know what? All my girlfriends at work were all like, I have a black thumb. I can't grow anything. And now they're all crazy plant people like me. So I win. But yeah, no, definitely try. And pothos are like a basic pothos is really cheap, like everywhere. So I water this, like, I see your comment. I know I haven't read all the comments in between, but I see a comment that I would love to have the time to take care of real plants. Water it once a week. That's with mine. That's all I do. I water it once a week. Pothos can tolerate the soil drying out completely. In fact, they like it drying out completely in between waterings. So obviously don't let it go like completely dry for a long time, but it isn't a ton of work. It isn't as much work as you think it is. Where were we before I went on the plant tangent? I enjoy winding. I can just set up a movie and wind. I get so annoyed by it because all I want to do is like craft or not. And I get so bored of winding because it's like I'm not actually making anything. But yeah. Oh, wow. I never would have thought a P.O. box could cost that much, right? That's just Canada for you. Honestly, so expensive. But I think in the States it's probably cheaper because I know like sending packages and stuff in the States is also cheaper. Like for me to send a package home, it's going to cost me 50, 60 bucks. It's staying within the country and like going not even like coast to coast. So yeah, it's expensive here. So yeah, if there was enough people on the channel that I could rationalize that there may be a semi-steady amount of things coming through, then maybe, or if I'm ever in the situation where, I don't know, I'm working somewhere that has a PO box, I may utilize it. But I've thought about, because my work does deliver all the mail for some northern communities, I've thought about just having it sent to work. But then I'm like, then everyone knows where I work. And I don't know that I want everyone to know the exact address of where I work. So I never did that either. They would let me, but yeah, I never would have done that. We have very poor lighting, so plants have to be very low maintenance. Very poor lighting, huh? That sucks. I am finally, like, this is the first apartment I've lived in that isn't a basement apartment in a long time. So I went overload on the plants. But low maintenance, low light plants, you might be able to get away with a spider plant. Golden pothos, you could probably get away with low light. Most plants honestly do like some bright light. Spider plant is generally considered low light for a lot of people, but I found mine does better in higher light. But maybe a fern or something. I don't know. But yeah, if you have a little bit of light, I definitely suggest trying. Honestly, it's so rewarding when it starts to put off new growth, and it's very exciting. And honestly, yeah, I go around, I water all my plants in like one night, once a week, and leave them. That's basically it. In the summer, because we have such long days, I do have to water like twice a week, but it's not like you have to prune and repot everything all the time. It's gorgeous. We'll be getting a pothos now. Oh my God. Yeah, and they can grow really, really long. I got attracted to pothos when someone on a local plant Facebook page posted their 20-year-old pothos, and it was literally, you can train them to actually grow up wood or the walls. Obviously, I would love to do it because the leaves get even bigger and everything, but I live in an apartment and it can do damage to like the paint and stuff. So obviously I can't do that, but this woman had her plant and it was growing up the wall, across the ceiling, down the other side, and she had it like draped a couple times across her ceiling, and I was like, this is what I need in my life. Whatever that is, I want it. So I found out what it was and I got it. And now I just need to wait 20 years so I can pass it back and forth across my ceiling a bunch of times. Oh. Me and my family had two potholes plants. I know it was supposed to be pothos. Pothos plants, but we had to leave them when we moved. Oh no. That sucks. Also, a thing to mention is, I know what happens here anyways, is sometimes people who are new to the plant hobby, they join the local plant club page on Facebook, and they just ask if anyone has any stuff that would be any ideas of what's good to start with. And a lot of people will just offer up clippings and stuff for free. So people literally can start a collection for nothing. So if you actually look on your marketplace and stuff or join Facebook groups, that sort of thing. And even a lot of restaurants or rest stops have plants in them. And like, definitely ask. But in a lot of cases, they don't care if you take a cutting if you ask. So you can start a collection for free. Those colors, I'm in love. That is amazing. Oh, the Tradescantia, right? It's so pretty. It's so pretty, and it's an aggressive grower. I've already cut like a foot off. Everyone at my work has multiple cuttings of that plant. We've got one of them at work. I've got another one that, like, it looks terracotta in the video, but that is a bright orange pot, and that has cuttings in it too. And yeah, I've given away so much of that plant, but no more excuses. I need to buy now. Yes. 100% give it a try. Honestly, it's kind of relaxing, but you have to have the patience. Oh my gosh, excuse me. Yeah, there's definitely some plants I wouldn't recommend for beginners just because they are slow growers. I still find like the fastest growers the most exciting. So, excuse me. So that would be like the golden pothos grows really fast. The Tridescantia grows really fast. But there's some things that don't grow super fast in my collection. Like I had a lemon lime maranta, didn't grow very fast, and I was like ready to yeet that thing. A couple of alocasia, they don't grow super fast either. My snake plant that's up there literally has not put out anything new in the year and a half I've had it. So definitely like no thank you from those ones. But if you have a little bit of patience, you could definitely give them a try, as it's definitely rewarding. Well, I hate to go, but my daughter wants me to help her on her new Nintendo Switch games, and she's getting impatient. Hope everyone enjoys their night. Much love. Good night, Nikki. Good luck with the Nintendo Switch game, and I hope you have a good weekend. Thank you for joining us. We had them for 2 to 3 years, and they were huge, honestly. We should have repotted them, but we never got around to it. I was talking about the winding, but plants too. Oh, honestly, it's kind of relaxing, but you have to have the patience. Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, both is true. Both is true. Yeah, the winding. Oof. I am not looking forward to the day that I have literally used up like all the colors in my boxes and have to wind. I'm not excited for it. Did I Guys, I have done something in this again. But yeah, so I don't know. I really enjoy plants now. Don't enjoy the winding of string so much. And I'm frogging this back again because I'm too busy talking to count my stitches properly. So clearly I'm getting a lot of this blanket done. Oh wow. You could wind next stream. I could. That would probably be the best time to do it, honestly, but it's just such a depressing time. I don't know. I don't really need desperately to wind any string right now. I've still got quite a bit in my boxes from before. I'm definitely getting to the point though where there's some colors that are starting to run out in there, and I know it's coming. But anyways, guys, we've been on for about an hour and 40 minutes, so I'm probably going to sign off now and do some recording and stuff and maybe finish this blanket. We'll see. So I will talk to you guys next stream. So not this upcoming Friday, but the Friday after that, if everything goes according to plan. So thank you for joining me. thank you for listening to my plant rants and my rants about winding. And hopefully you guys all had a great week. You're having a good weekend so far, and you have a good rest of your Saturday or Sunday, wherever you are in the world. Thank you for joining me and sharing some crafting time with me and some chats. And I hope you have a really great week, great 2 weeks until I see you again. And I will talk to you guys then.